What's going on, guys? Awesome Jew here. It's been quite a while, about a month or so, since I made a video, and I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys probably my favorite hobby and what I spend the most time doing, besides watch collecting, coin collecting, or working on my cars. Usually fishing. I love fishing. I have spent way too much money on fishing. I have a lot of vintage fishing rods, new fishing rods, deep sea rods, fly rods. I mean, I do almost every kind of fishing there is. So let's just get right into it. I'll start at the far end with a rod that I've been using a lot lately. It's my let me switch it to macro mode real quick so you can get close-ups of these. Let me just stop the video real quick and start. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is it's an Orvis Clearwater Classic 3 fly rod. I go up to Amicalola Falls a lot, which is the start of the Appalachian Trail, and basically the start of the Appalachian Mountains. It's not too far from my house, and I'll do a lot of trout fishing there. They have a pond at the base right there where you can do trout fishing, and I catch them every time I go there. I usually catch 4, 5, 6, 7, and even caught. I think the most I caught in a day was like 9 or 10. I mean, it just depends because they stock it every the Sunday after Mother's Day, I believe, is the day they stock it. So I usually try to get up by then. Next rod is one of the rods that I use a lot too. This is it's a great. I love this reel. It's a Shakespeare. It's a Stratic. Sorry, I'm a fucking retard. The rod's a Shakespeare. It's more or less like a musky rod used for catching pike and muskie and walleye and things like that. But this is just a great all-around rod. Shimano reel. Very smooth action. The only thing I don't like is you have to put the bail down every time you start to crank in, and that can be annoying sometimes. This is just a Shakespeare rod. It's a good rod for bass. Caught quite a few bass on it. Usually I have this Shimano custom reel on that rod right here, but I have it on this ultralight rod right now. I don't know why I do. I need to take it off because I have a new ultralight setup that I like a lot better than this, and this reel isn't really even made for this rod. It's way too big and it looks fucking stupid, so I'm probably gonna take that off. Another Shakespeare ugly stick with a Shakespeare push down reel. I mean, I actually haven't used this rod in probably 4 or 5 years, honestly. But this rod's a pretty good rod. I caught a lot of bluegill on it. So yeah, it's made for these. It has a little button down here. Yeah, I'm wearing my Eberhard right now. Not wearing anything too fancy. I like the Eberhard. It's been a good watch since I got it 2 months ago. Yeah, next one is an ugly stick with a pink reel. Believe it or not, I actually found this rod. Yeah, because I would not have bought a fucking pink reel, but it's a Shakespeare pink reel. This is probably about a $40, $50 rod. Too expensive, but I found it and got it for free. Next one I have is a vintage bait caster. Which is this one? Hendon. I don't know. It's a custom made rod. That's all I know. I think it belonged to my father. You can see the plastic's kind of fucked up on it, but this is a really good reel. I mean, I'm not sure what brand it was. I'm trying to think. Let me see, what does it say here? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm wearing Ralph Lauren bear pajamas. Bears with the snow skis. Having a lazy Sunday. I'm not feeling like doing much besides making some videos. Yeah. Oh, it's a Fluger. It's a Fluger Supreme bait caster. Sorry. Next one I like to show you is my deep sea rod. This is basically a fucking tuna gauge rod. I mean, it's got a Pin 66 Long Beach deep sea reel on it. 100-pound monofilament test line. You can literally catch anything: Goliath grouper, sharks. I've been fishing off a pier I've only had this rod for about 3 years now. I've only caught a bluefish on this rod, actually. I've never really caught anything on it. I want to catch a shark. I've hooked up with sharks before in smaller rods, and they always break off. That's why I bought this big-ass rod. But I never seem to hook up with a shark or a Goliath grouper since. It's kind of been disappointing. This is just a shitty little ocean rod. It's missing the fucking eye hole. I just fuck around with this. It's already all tangled up and shit. I really don't care about it. I just take this. I just take shitty rods down to the beach and ruin the reels with the salt water. ones that I really don't give a shit about. This is actually my primary ultralight that I've been using right now. It's got a Shakespeare reel on it. This is a really good reel. It was for another ultralight rod, but it snapped because of an idiot. It's a titanium rod. It's very light. I don't know how light I'd say it is, but I mean, I can just hold it with like 2 fingers, and that's like just nothing. It's so light. I love this rod. It's great for catching anything. I probably caught about a 3-pound bass on it about a week and a half ago. Wish I got a picture. I didn't have my camera with me at the time, or my phone. So yeah, here's a musky special. This is a musky special rod. It's a vintage bait caster, I think. It's just a musky rod, I think, actually. I think I'm a fucking idiot. Musky special. Yeah, this is an old rod. It's probably about 60 years old. But yeah, I still have a lot of this vintage shit. Like here, this is probably my most valuable prized possession in terms of fishing merchandise I own. Shit. It's a vintage Fluger. I don't know what series it is. It has all these engravings on it. It's a very nice reel. It'd probably be close to $1,000, I'd assume, because of the condition. This one belonged to my grandfather, I know for a fact. This is at least 70 years old. And the next one is also a Fluger. Oh no, is it a Fluger? No, it's a Shakespeare Marhab, and it's dated 1964, so I know the day this is from 1964. It's a nickel silver, so it's made of nickel. Pretty good little bait casting reel. And then the next one is, sorry, I don't know the names of all these. I really don't really check. It's a Bantam. It's a nice one. It's magnetic controlled, different slacks. This is a good bait cast reel. I don't really bait cast all that much. I prefer traditional rods like that. I mean, I'm not a huge bait caster. I'd like to get into it again. It was fun. I don't know. I need to get back into it. Here's my fisherman's friend. This is my go-to knife. This is an older knife. It belonged to my father or my grandfather, one of the two. Get the fuck out. Sorry about that. I'm a little angry sometimes. Yeah, you can get a look at my fucking sexy pajamas. So yeah, here it is. It's got this. It's got a little, if I flick up right here, there's a little, shit. Come on, open, you motherfucker. Okay, there we go. It's got like a little, I think that's a sharpener or a piece of flint or something in there to sharpen the knife. The knife on it is very sharp, actually. I was somewhat surprised by how sharp it is. It's still pretty fucking razor sharp. I'd almost say you could flay a fish with it, but this is kind of a hard blade to get out, so bear with me a second. I gotta use both hands. You know what? Fuck, it's gonna pull off my fingernail. Alright, I'm not even gonna. I got it open yesterday. It's still really sharp. There's a knife in there and a corkscrew and I think a bottle cap opener. It's pretty nice to have. Opened a lot of cans of beer with it. And gotten a lot of fish off with it. Probably opened more cans of beer than I gotten fish off, though. Like any fisherman. Alright. Yeah. More vintage shit. Oh no, this isn't really. Nah, this is probably a 30-year-old rod. This is an Abu Garcia. This is, I don't know. This is more like a bass rod, I'd say. Yeah, this is a bass rod. This is a really nice quality, high quality rod. It's just a little older. What the hell is this one? I don't. Made in the USA. 3 1/8 ounce. This is an ultralight. Yeah, you can tell by that. It is a very light rod. This one's probably from the late 60s, I would assume. This is a bait caster, St. Croix. Might be from, or no. Park Falls, Wisconsin. This is a Wisconsin brand. I almost thought it was a French-Canadian brand or something, but no, it's a... This is just like the other bait caster that I have over here. It's basically the exact same thing. Yeah, it's a custom limited edition. Very valuable. Don't know what this is. This one's unmarked. It's a nice quality rod, you can tell, obviously. Yeah, you just put the reel in there, I guess. This is an older one, I think. I don't know, actually. Yeah, some of these are brand new. Like, these are very expensive rods. These are the... Oh, yeah, these are more of the titanium series. Oh, yeah, these things are like 5/8 of an ounce. These things aren't even an ounce. Yeah, and another one of these titanium rods. This one looks more like a bass rod because it has more eye holes in it. So yeah, I'll get more of the tackle now. Sorry if I'm sounding boring and groggy. I'll try to put some more